Hey everyone.
Hey guys.
Letting the notification come through. Oh, it shows live now.
Yep.
Okay. Appears to be working.
Yeah.
Yep, we swapped up days on you.
Yep. All right, let me start.
Yep.
All right, there's Joe Taylor said hi.
Hey there.
Patricia said good evening. So much of the hen house got done.
Yes.
They got a lot done.
Yeah, we did. We wanted to get so much more done, but get into that a little bit later.
Yep.
Let a few more people get on and try to get caught up.
There's Tina said hello, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina.
There's Carolyn said hello, Kevin, Kimberly, and sweet Abby and Izzy.
Hey there.
Hi.
Neil said, hey, Kevin, Kimberly, Izzy, and Dr. Abby, I'm ready for my Abbiness Smile Therapy, so let the silliness begin.
It's the Abby show.
She loved that, Neil.
Yeah.
Abby show.
Jennifer said, howdy, y'all.
Hey there. Here's Momo.
Momo said, hi, Abigail, Isabel, Kevin, and Kimberly.
Hi.
There's Wanda said, hello from Southern Arizona.
Hey there.
There's 3B said, howdy, Grounds family in chat.
Hey, Brooke and Colton.
Hi.
And there's Tim said, good evening, Grounds family.
Hey there.
He was wondering if there's going to be fireworks tonight.
You can try it and see if it'll work.
The hearts work?
I don't know why it's not working.
What happened?
Try the hearts again. Yeah, it looks like they might have.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I wonder. I'll try to do. Because I think they had another. Well, I think they had another update on the computer, so I'm wondering if maybe they realized they messed up and the new update they sent out has bug fixes in it.
Could be.
So we'll have to try to do an update and see if we can get that fixed before next time.
No.
Maxine said, hello, Grounds family. There you are.
Hey there.
So no fireworks.
Nope, not tonight.
Eric said, happy Monday from Pensacola.
Happy Monday.
Samantha said, hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Doing well.
Mm-hmm. Chris said, howdy.
Hi.
Hey there.
Howdy.
And Cowboy said to tell you girls hi.
Hi.
Wanda said she's getting a double chat. Dean said, my vacation house is not ready yet.
Nope, not yet. Getting closer though.
Who's?
Hmm?
Who's?
Dean.
Cowboy Short said, I see sleepy girls.
Not me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Says the one who fell asleep before supper and I had to wake up to come eat. Mm-hmm.
What happens when you play hard, huh?
I'm sleepy too.
You're sleepy?
Mm-hmm.
Jessica said, hey, Abby and Izzy from Lindley.
But
Hey, Lindley.
But I wasn't being that sleepy whenever it was time to eat because I was hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connie said, hello, Kevin, Kimberly, and pretty girls, Izzy and Abby.
Hey, Connie.
Diane said, hello from Ohio. I'm bored with it getting dark and chilly out.
Yeah, I am not a fan of it getting dark earlier either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that means I have to go to bed. Yeah.
Peggy said, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hey there, Piggy.
Sharon said, good evening, Grounds family from Southern Arizona.
Hey there.
Jessica said, we got to play with monkeys, a baby kangaroo, baby zebra, and baby camel today.
Wow.
That's
a lot
pretty
of crazy
cool.
stuff, huh?
Where?
I don't know. You'll have to ask.
Where? I want to see a baby camel.
You might get to see one in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Carol said, good evening, everyone.
Hey there, Carol.
Brandon said, hello, guys. Hopefully you girls are doing wonderful tonight, and hello to everyone else.
Hello.
Hey, Brandon. What?
Hello. Hello.
You have... Is it toothpaste on your neck?
I don't know.
Reba
think so.
said, hello, you guys. Kevin, Abby, Izzy, and Kimberly. You're looking very good.
Hey, Reba.
Terry said, good evening, Grounds family.
Hey there.
Let's see. People talking to each other.
Yep.
There's Judy says hi. And Tim Lee says hi.
Hey there.
Wanda had us open on
Oh.
2 tabs. Rita said, hello, Grounds family.
Hey, Retha. How are you?
Hi.
There's Mary said, hello, Grounds family. Hope you all are doing well.
Yep. We are doing great.
Tim asked how the truck is doing.
Doing wonderful now.
Yeah.
Made it fine on the trip home, and I had run to town today. Still working well.
Wait, your truck broke down?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Brandon's truck broke down.
No, my truck.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That Brandon's truck broke.
Neil said, I'm so glad you liked the little video. Abby provided the content. I just added a little bit of silliness. You were a bit cuckoo. Carol said it was 42 degrees last night in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
I would be in a warm room. I'll be in a very warm room if it was 40 degrees outside.
Jessica said in Magnolia they had a co-op group. She'll send pictures.
Wow.
That's cool. Maxine said, I was about to ask how Izzy got her name, and then I read her formal name as Isabel, so now I know. I like the softened name of Izzy.
Yep, and she got the name Isabel from
me.
Yep.
She's Isabel.
We were trying to find a good sister name to kind of that would work together, and then Abby been watching some show, and one of the little girls' names was Isabel. And I was like, I'm not naming her after a TV character, but then we started saying the name, and I was like, Abigail and Isabel. That would be really pretty, actually.
I don't even know what show that was.
Princess
Elena of Avalor. Let's see. Kathy said late, but was watching some videos about the Helene rescues and donations.
Oh, yeah. That is a mess.
Yeah. Pam said, hi, Grounds family, and hello from Sydney. I enjoy watching Kevin and Brandon working on the chicken pen.
Yep. It's a really fun time.
Mm-hmm.
We just needed more time.
Yeah. And all of us there.
I want to come.
Yeah.
Wanda said, I really enjoyed both channels when you helped Brandon on his chicken coop and he helped you on your truck.
Yes.
Mary said, good evening.
Good evening.
There's Loma said, howdy, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hey, Loma. Hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Carol said she just finished watching Stephanie's video. I watched it earlier. I did watch it earlier. Patty said, good evening, everyone. Debbie said, glad you made it home safely, Kevin, and no more problems with your truck.
Yep, me too, because I actually left a lot later than what we initially planned because we were late getting started. And so I think I rolled in about 2 o'clock that morning. So if I would have broke down on the way home, it would have been a long night.
Yeah.
Brandon would have come pick you up.
Probably not.
Depends on her
Mommy probably would have had to get y'all out of bed and we would have had to go.
I probably would have just stayed on the side of the road till morning.
Whatever.
Oh no, it comes that early. Let's go back.
Let's see.
No, that's what roadside assistance is for.
That's true.
What's that?
Where you call a tow truck and they tell you, and I would have stayed in a hotel all night.
Tow your truck away.
Yep.
Patricia said, hi, you
forever.
all. Saw you help Brandon build his pen. Thank goodness for friends. Way to go.
Yep, we had a really good time with that.
Mm-hmm. Connie said, I saw your video earlier today. I watched a replay as last week was revival week at church. Well, that's awesome. Patricia said, watching the storm in Florida. My son and family live in the direct line.
Hey, Cassie.
Where? Cassie Walker?
We'll be
Yep.
praying for
Is
their
Matthew watching?
safety and everyone else who's in the way
Yeah.
of the storms. Tim said, we're not too far from those temperatures.
Nope.
Is Matthew watching?
I don't know.
Lynn said, hi, guys.
Hey there, Lynn.
Um,
Trying to see. We're getting close to getting caught up.
Karen said, what did Karen say?
She said there are
The sea.
the sea.
Yeah.
Mm.
3B said, remember to hit the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Mary said, Kevin, I'm glad that you and Brandon are such good friends and he was able to help you with your truck. It's good to see the good friends can work together like that, and thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Granddad says,
Hi, girls. It's been ages since he's seen you.
no, tell me today.
He's being.
He's being
He
silly.
saw
Babe.
me today.
Yeah, not long ago.
Yeah.
About 3 hours. Well, probably 4 hours ago.
Patricia said, have you all subscribed to help build their channel? It's free.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Lynn said she's glad to see the girls tonight.
Yep. They were actually not too tired, which Izzy looks pretty sleepy now, but
But we figured we better get this in tonight because we have soccer tomorrow.
Yeah, I got first
It's going to be a
game.
long night.
soccer tomorrow, soccer Thursday.
Well, plus you have to work.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah. Raymond said, love you guys from Dublin, Georgia.
Thank you.
I can't wait for our first game. I'm scared.
Can't wait for our first game. Yeah, tomorrow.
I know. I'm so scared.
Want us to keep seeing contradicting stories on what FEMA is doing or not doing to help the hurricane survivors. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there, and who knows really what's what.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not actually there living with it or dealing with it, you just don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Rhonda said, hi to a sweet family from Illinois. I wondered about Izzy's name. Isabel is a pretty name.
Yep.
I'm a good name picker.
Neil said, teamwork makes the YouTube algorithms work. Tina said, if you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Tina. And Tina, we did not have soccer practice tonight. They are
Thank
saving
goodness.
energy for tomorrow.
Yeah, because the last soccer practice they had last week, they were beat.
Yeah.
It was like 45 minutes, and I was like, oh, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So,
It was a lot of running 'cause it's a big field, and
Yeah.
they were playing 5-on-5, but one of those was the goalie and one was defense. So it was mainly 3 on each team that was doing most of the running. And the fact that they were running the whole field, it wore them out.
Yeah.
But we told them that if they manage to make it through that, it won't be too bad because
Yeah.
there'll be 9 players on the field for the game.
let's hope.
Mhm.
Hope they'll show up.
As long as they show up, yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully some extra show up so y'all get a break. If not, good luck.
Brandon said, it was definitely a lot of fun. Only bad thing about having fun is time flies.
Yes.
At soccer
That is
practice,
vibrating.
I had soccer practice, and then I was running a lot.
I felt it. I thought it was your phone.
No. There's something over here. Every time we do a live, it vibrates.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I felt the table move.
Mm-hmm. I did too. Let's see. Dean said you could have slept in the back of the truck. Hey, no shoving.
I would have just slept in the driver's seat.
Karen said, there are the great girls. Missed you last time.
Yep.
Cassie said, taking a break from body cam videos to join us.
I know. We may have to get some body cams and just start filming our stuff, and maybe that would get people because I know that's a thing. So
Yeah.
And I can wear my bike.
we're just going to start wearing body cams and filming all day, every day.
And I could wear one under my bike.
We could start one of those channels where
Be like,
they're just live 24/7, like through their whole life. Like people watch them sleep and everything.
Oh wow.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no, Abby wouldn't be all about that.
Nah.
If she's got a book or anything with eyes on it, she turns it away from her when she goes to sleep.
She's
So-
a little
I have
weird.
nothing in my room looking at me.
Even her piggy bank that has eyes turns away when she sleeps. So.
I'm terrified.
But me, I'm fine with any eyes watching me. So
I'm terrified.
no matter if there's a camera in my room,
You're silly.
I'll be okay with
Yeah.
it as long as I get to go to sleep.
Yeah, she just likes to sleep.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Okay, now that
Okay.
we were almost caught up, but
Mhm.
before they get too tired, what were y'all wanting to talk about soccer and stuff, and then we'll get caught back up in the comments in a minute. Because Izzy was wanting to say something.
I had practice, and whenever
Last
she
year.
had practice, I was running whenever she was having her practice.
Yeah, y'all were playing on the softball field.
No, were they?
Whenever she has practice and I don't. No, whenever we both have practice and her practice is before mine, I can play.
Yeah, like on which I think now, unless there's some sort of issues, we're done with practices. It'll just be
Mhm.
the games, and that'll be their practice too. But the way it was, Abby would have practice on Monday, Izzy on Tuesday, and on Thursday they would both have practice back to back. So a lot of driving back and forth. But
Yeah.
now, for the most part,
Mhm.
I think most weeks we only have to go over there 2 days a week.
Oh no, most weeks we have 3.
Is it most 3? Okay,
Yeah.
so this is just different. I thought next
Yeah.
week was only
No, next
2
week is
also.
3.
Okay.
I actually put them all on the calendar. So
Well, never mind.
yeah, I was hoping so too. I was like, oh, this week's 2, and then I'm like, oh, 3, 3, 3. Yeah.
Cassie, that's might be on the same team. No, Izzy's on 8U or U8, and Abby's on U12.
12/14.
So it's
Yeah, yeah. I guess they didn't have enough in U14, so it's U12/14. So, like on her team, there's one 7th grader that's on her team, and then there are a few teams that have a lot of bigger kids.
Most
but
of our kids on our team are 5th grade though.
5th grade, yeah, because they've all the bulk of them have played together for the last
3 years.
3 years,
the paper.
and so they've just gradually moved up with them, and so.
Yeah.
I'm not
This
doing
year they're going to be one of the smaller teams, but the thing is that
They're a
the
good
fact
team.
that they've played together in the last 2 years, they've been undefeated.
Mhm.
Maybe they'll have their bluffing on the others.
Yeah.
I just have 2 teammates from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of yours, I don't know where they went, but
hmm But it's kind of cool because I mean we have a couple of families that I mean we have they have kids on both teams, so
yes,
it's like a big family. It's pretty cool. Because
3 of us.
is it? Yeah, because both of y'all coaching plus the others, the goalie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's cool because
And
they've
then
all been exposed to soccer for a long time. So
the last couple of years, Abby's played defense,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, I don't like it.
this year he's going to be playing
forward. Mm-hmm.
I like being defense.
But this little girl,
which is a lot of running.
don't let the little size fool you. She's got a kick on her.
Yeah.
She's been great. I mean, the first year she was having trouble getting enough power behind it. Last year was better. I mean, this year she scored some on the goalies for during practice. So it wouldn't be like your mouse or anything vibrating with it.
I don't know what it would be vibrating. I don't even know that a mouse vibrates.
I don't know either. But
How about read that?
But one of my teammates were really good, and I almost stole the ball from him.
Yep.
But I just couldn't get it fast enough.
Yeah.
What's it called? Scrabble? Whenever you like a fake it?
Scrimmage?
Yes, scrimmage. What's it called?
Scrab-
Scrabble?
Scrabble's a
Game.
little word game.
Yeah.
What's it called? What's
Scrabble?
Scrimmage.
Scrimmage.
I love scrimmage.
Let's see. Where were we?
Lynn, yes. It's me, and then another guy who has kids on both teams. We both are. He's the coach, and I'm the assistant coach. But
There's
he's been coaching for years. I've been coaching for 3 years now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Meg's here. Said good evening, Kimberly, Kevin, and pretty girls.
Good evening.
Yeah. I have
Cassie want to know what Izzy was going to get at the auction. She'll think on that. When we get
I know
caught
what
up to
I'm
that
getting.
comment, we'll let you know.
I want to get whatever's
Everybody knows what you want.
Mhm.
What?
A camel.
No, I want
Oh, no? Okay.
I want a camel.
No, you said no.
I want a camel.
Cowboy Short said, I'm ready to read a book to you girls.
Hey.
I'm reading to a biker gang tomorrow.
Oh.
Hey, now I know what I want to get at the auction.
Okay, what do you want?
I
Oh, I thought you were going to say your 2 front teeth.
I have that
I have 2 others loose.
Yeah.
One that's right beside this and one that's on the top.
I lost my molar.
Yeah. They've both been trying to wear the tooth fairy out here lately.
Mm-hmm.
I told Izzy that I guess that since she didn't lose teeth for so long, she's just making up for lost time
Yeah.
since they're all getting loose at
Oh,
the same
Maggie's
time.
dead.
Said y'all are night owls. Let's see. Jeannie said, hey all. Mary said, I live in Northport, Florida, so yes, we will be getting the hit.
I'm trying to find where you are. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, hopefully, maybe something will happen and it will calm down before it gets there.
Yeah.
Something.
Mm-hmm. Y'all be nice. Maxine said it was 42 this morning in Missouri. Wow. Shane said, you're a great example of a true friendship.
Yep. Yeah. We are YouTube's been really good because we made a lot of good friends.
Mm-hmm.
The Walkers and Aries
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and Addison Madden.
Cassie wanted to know if y'all are ready to come to Oklahoma.
Yes, I've been asking them every day. When's the auction?
Literally.
When
every
do
day.
I get to see Addison and Mazzy? When do I get to see Mazzy and Addison? Yeah, I've
When?
Non-stop.
we're like, not yet. Not
When?
yet. There's Helen said hi.
How many more days till Halloween?
A little while. A little while.
October.
Let's see. Lori said, good evening, Kevin, Kimberly, Abby, and Izzy.
Hello.
Hey there. And then Cassandra said, hi, everyone. Glad to see you all tonight. This is the first time of me commenting. I've been subscribed for a little bit. I've been with Brandon and Stephanie for quite some time.
I'm
Thank you.
going to bed.
You're
You
going
ready
to
for
bed.
bed?
I'm going to bed.
There's Bill. Said hi, everyone.
I
Not
just-
that Bill.
Bye-bye. I have a building.
Oh, yep. Abs, you staying or going
I am staying.
Just for a couple more
for a
minutes.
little bit?
Like probably 3 or 4 minutes.
Night, John.
She said night night.
Good night.
Can I go get something to show you?
What? Okay. Be quick.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. No, Bill's listening while he unloads plywood. That does not sound like fun.
Here it is. My water bottle.
Yep, she's got a water bottle.
I showed him this.
Okay, go shut your door.
Let's see, Neil. I feel a little bit sorry for Captain Kaysen. He's always so keen to try to help with the projects, but either his allergies or the insects get him. Yep, he has a hard time with it.
I like this one. I don't know when I found it, but I love it.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from.
Me neither, but I love it.
See, Cassandra says, so I thought I'd come over to your channel and check out and check you out. Subscribe. Really enjoy you all. All your girls are precious. Well, thank you. I'm glad you came over to give us a shot. Yep, Tim, she was getting sleepy and had to go to bed.
Yeah. She said she got a headache too. So.
That's not good. Dean says a lot worse than the news is reporting.
Mm. Let's see. I found you. There's Outdoors with Vance.
Hey there.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Vance.
You answered Cassie about the team.
Yeah, Maxine says y'all aren't too far away from 9,000. Woohoo. Yep.
No.
We're getting close.
You
Yeah.
said 7,000. I mean, 8,000.
What?
We could go home.
I went to Oklahoma.
We're going in a few weeks.
Yeah.
We need 1,000. I mean, 1,000,000 subscribers.
1 million? I don't know what we do with 1 million subscribers. Chat would be going so fast we couldn't keep up.
Let's see. So they aren't on the same team. No, they're not
Nope.
on the same team.
No,
Yep.
we covered that already.
Mary said your girls are so beautiful and so smart.
Well, thank you.
Dean said call it the sleeping grounds.
Yeah.
What?
Cassie said our soccer games were only one on Saturdays.
When
Do what? Oh, they only had one game on Saturday. Okay, yeah. See, that's the thing about this league is they don't do
Saturdays.
any practices or any games on weekends. It's all throughout the week, and so they pile them on thick, and it only lasts about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, like, the week of the auction, we'll miss one game.
2 busies. One. It's one.
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 Because we're going to hit the one.
Yes.
Yes.
I had to think about it because we weren't sure. We didn't have everything on the calendar, and then we put it on the calendar.
Correct.
and whatever. How many days is the auction?
And we won't miss any of Abby's because hers falls on Monday that week, and they don't do Thursdays, do they? No, she just does Mondays and Tuesdays on her games.
Who?
Abby's age group.
Mm,
Yeah, that's all that was on the schedule, I believe. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's just Mondays and Tuesdays.
Oh, wait, no, it'll be 2.
Okay.
Tuesday and
Mhm.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
This is my favorite water bottle ever.
Loma said, wow, that makes this really busy.
I
Cassie said, Abby, you're going to be able to run between their legs.
Hmm.
The big kids.
Yep, they won't see you coming.
Okay, you already
You just run through there and steal that ball.
told Lynn about coaching.
Yes. You all right?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't
Um,
know.
Dean said, I thought she was going to scramble me some eggs.
I don't know how.
I
I only know how to
Eric
fly.
said, just got the current status on Milton. Sustained winds 180 miles an hour, gusting to 220. The eye is 4 miles apart.
If anyone here is a jockey, that'd be good.
Okay.
Cassie, most likely Wednesday. Well, I know for sure. Yeah. For sure Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they come.
I don't know if it'd be any earlier or not, but Wednesday for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What can they come?
What?
Mhm. Yeah.
Why?
Because they have school tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's a long ways.
Dean said, let the doctor pull the teeth.
Do what?
Dean said, let the doctor there pull the teeth.
Mhm. Are you going to pull the teeth?
No.
Your Dr. Abby?
Brandon said they don't have soccer around there.
That's why they play softball.
We don't have it in our actual town.
No, we have to drive about 35 minutes away for it.
I'm so excited for tomorrow, but I'm also nervous. I don't even know.
Lonnie said, "Who's older, Abby or Izzy?"
Me, I'm 10, she's 6.
7.
7.
7.
She's had a birthday. Yeah, Abby is 10.
So, give me that.
For what? 5 more months?
And then
Something
we
like
have 11.
4 more. Well,
Yeah.
4.5.
Because my birthday's in February 24th.
Yes.
Jessica said we saw a micro mini cow today too. Y'all need to get one.
That's what
They're super cute.
The only thing about them is a lot of times the real small ones have health issues.
Mhm.
I know, but they're like everything.
We got a micro mini kid.
I
A wild one at that.
am not a micro mini.
No.
I'm
No.
just a mini.
You're just mini.
I'm not a micro mini. I'm just a mini.
Oh, me.
Eric
You're
said
funny.
soccer is huge in Pensacola. We've got adult leagues in the area now.
Huh.
I love
Yeah.
soccer.
Yep. He's pretty good at it too.
Mm-hmm. Tigger said, "Howdy, everyone from Selkirk, Manitoba."
Hey there.
Debbie said, "Hi, Grounds family, watching the Chiefs game."
I want to read the next one. No, I don't.
Lynn was hoping that the Browns were okay. I had to read. She had a
My
1-year-old helping her type.
No.
Alaska says, when are all of you coming to Arkansas?
Alaska.
Alaska.
I don't know.
That would be beautiful, though.
It's
I
It
would
have to be when it's warm.
Yeah.
Because it is freezing in there.
Not all the time.
Because I don't want to go in the winter. I don't want to go to
Mhm.
Canada.
Tigger wants to know how you're doing in school so far.
They're doing very well.
Yep.
And
Since
I
we-
can see.
Since we changed things up with curriculum, they're both enjoying it a lot more and learning a lot more too.
Yeah.
Retaining a lot more, I should say. They were getting the information. Well, like Izzy's wasn't so much with the way the information was presented completely. Hers was just they were working her too much. But Abby, the way the information was presented initially was just not in the greatest format. And now she's actually receiving the information in a way that she can retain, and she's working a lot more independently. So,
And they've actually done pretty good because we had the other
Mhm.
curriculum for a little while and then decided to swap. So they, rather than trying to figure out and make them, we just made them start over again. And they've caught back up to where they were now. So,
yeah. Yep.
so
Doing well.
they had to double up.
Mhm.
I've done a math test by myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most people do.
Yeah. Well, what she's referring to is whenever we had her first math test out of several, she was able to, instead of having to have me, like she would on the last one, I would have to read the section, and then I'd have to have her tell me, like, the steps to work those type of problems in that section. And then we did that on each section. And this one, I laid the test out there, read the instructions on one section. She's like, I got it. Worked through all 20 independently. So that was a win.
Karen, yes, they are homeschooled.
Eric said, well, all the storms down here on the Gulf Coast, Alaska sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I want to go Kentucky.
I know. For
We
the
know.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Brenda said, good evening, Grounds family.
Hey, Brenda, how are you?
Mary said, I've been with Brandon and Stephanie's channel since they started YouTube, since Brandon was making the flags.
That's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, once he gets into the new house, gets settled, and eventually down the road gets him a nice little wood shop set up, he'll be able to do some of that again.
Mm-hmm.
He made flags?
Yeah, wooden flags.
You have to make me a horse.
Living Life Loving said, howdy there from Texas.
Hey there.
Cowboy Short said, "We'll see you all soon. Maybe I'll buy a zebra."
Well,
I don't think those are mean.
some of them.
Yeah.
You should buy a camel.
You're crazy.
Camels are my favorite animals besides horses.
Meg said her wrist is fine, but she's had a flare up of her carpal tunnel issues in her left hand because of the surgery last June. Hate to hear that.
Cassie said she's got some new restaurants for everyone to try
Ooh.
this go around.
I like it.
What?
Are we going to try the one at the auction?
What about?
I'm just checking because if so, I want to call in my order now, so maybe it'll be ready.
Maybe
when
it'll be
we
ready
get
in
there.
time.
No guarantees, but maybe.
Yeah,
Wait, what? I thought we were going to.
we are.
Well, of course we will.
Oh, good.
Just remember, on the 25th, we have to eat a country cottage because that's
Because
Kevin's
it's
birthday.
Daddy's birthday.
Well, it doesn't mean we have to eat there that day.
Yeah, that's because it's your birthday.
No, we're just eating there sometime.
You can get whatever you want.
It's whatever works best.
Okay. Dean said, I'd like to see you with 1 million subscribers as long as you let them know they can't stay in my vacation house.
Yeah, you can't stay in this vacation. That Neil and Dean, because we can make them on.
Cassie said she was asking if we were coming in Wednesday or Thursday. She needs to make an eating schedule.
Yeah, the plan is Wednesday.
Mhm. Brandon said he's been counting down the days to eat at his favorite place.
Yep.
Karen said, "New here, hoping you make 10K subscribers."
Well, thank you so much.
I'm glad.
Shane said, "Good night, all."
Good night.
Good night. I'm about to go.
Cassie said, "I want to take y'all to Cowboys, the gas station with all the random things for sale and Mexican food."
Yeah,
Would
we
love to go there.
did we stop there or did we just drive by and just talk about, or did y'all go in there?
We went in to use the restroom.
That's what I thought.
Like
when we
late
had
one evening.
We had a load of animals. Is
Yeah.
that when we were coming home?
Yeah, when the donkeys were all going crazy and
Oh, with the donkeys when we got
people were like taking pictures and videos and stuff
Yeah.
because
whoa, it's a donkey.
the donkeys were not real sure that they
They
wanted to
were
be in close
making-
quarters.
Good
Hey, you about ready for bed?
Good
Tell them good night.
night.
Hey,
night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Once it's
Oh, a new place in town with conies and ice cream. Yeah, I remember hearing y'all talk about that. Thursday at 1 o'clock. Yep. Let's see. Maxine, I came to your channel when Kimberly was scheduled to have surgery. Brandon and Steph was asking for prayers, and I prayed. Love the grounds feeling and the Eddie. Thank you so much, Maxine. You've been with us for a few months, because that was back in May. Ouch. Oh, Tim says, I hope you don't mind, but ordered more snacks for the cattle. Enjoyed watching your family feed them. Well, thank you. The cows will love it too.
yes.
Brandon's favorite place in the family-owned is a family-owned buffet. It's great. Yes, the country cottage is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
They have meatloaf sometimes because I've seen it there. Dr. Abby isn't a dentist. She's a smile therapist.
Oh, she was saying there's a new place with conies and ice cream.
Yes.
I'm trying to catch up.
Which you won't be able to have the conies.
No.
You can watch us eat, though.
Ice cream, though. I can
Yep.
eat ice cream.
Dean said last time he was in Alaska, he saw Russian ships in the American waters.
Oh.
It's crazy.
You answered Karen.
Yep, Judy said they need prayers down here in Florida. They're evacuating. Yep, everybody needs to be sending lots of prayers that way because it's looking pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have Frito chili pies. You can eat that, can't you? Possibly.
Chili, probably not. Chili seasoning.
It depends on what they do.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to get caught up.
Just see where you're at.
I'm just skipping through, getting caught up. Okay, I'm caught up. Does ice cream have gluten? Some does.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, and it's not. It's like I don't know if is it just cross contamination with traces of wheat, or is there actually?
Some of them actually have wheat.
Yeah.
I know the Great Value brand.
Yeah.
Usually has
a
wheat.
lot of Great Value stuff though has wheat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have one factory that makes it all.
Cassie said there's another restaurant across the street. She can bring food from there. We'll make it work.
Oh yeah, we can definitely make it
we'll
work.
make it work no matter what.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
We've had to make it work other places.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the only place like she really can't find it like is Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything is doused in soy sauce.
Yes, the soy sauce that contains wheat.
Yeah. There's Gino Akers that just stopping in to say
Have a good night.
have a good night. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you stopping in.
Where are the Frito pies?
I'm guessing at that Coney place.
Mm-hmm. Dean said you had to make it work when she was in the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Oh yeah, Brandon found out he can't eat Chinese.
What?
I guess since his gallbladder, he said that's one thing that bothers him.
Oh.
They tried it the other day and it wasn't great. So now y'all have something in common.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that one out the hard way. We were eating hibachi a few months after I realized I was gluten intolerant, and we were sitting there and I just happened to turn the soy sauce bottle around as I have already eaten, a bunch. And I was like, oh, hey, I'm going to have issues in a little bit. And he was like, why? I was like, it says right on the bottle, it contains wheat. It's like, why didn't I ever think about this? I thought, soy sauce, just soy. So,
well, that's the thing is there's so much stuff that has it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like anytime we get I check stuff that you would never even think about. I'm just like, you just never know.
I mean, cooking spray. That was the craziest one to me out of like everything.
Yes. Yeah, because it's only the off-brand of cooking spray.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pam does not.
Yeah.
But if you get the Great Value or whatever the other, it all contains traces of wheat.
Yep.
Weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're caught up.
Yep.
The trip to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on that, which like I said, a lot of it's in the video, but just, I guess, a recount of how it went. Brandon and I had been talking back and forth some. He was trying to get these pins built. Having a little bit of trouble with the mostly the dirt work. And that's the problem is dirt work and leveling up is not my strong suit. I understand the concept. I've watched my dad do it and get how it's done. But me actually doing it all the time is not the greatest. Like I said, I understand the concept and what needs to happen, but it just doesn't always work out. So usually if I have something that really has to be super level or something, I get my dad to come help because he's the one. So whenever I got there and Brandon and I was talking, that's what time I was like, my dad is the one we need here for this. And so we about thought about coming, loading up and getting him to bring him back, but we actually got it. It worked out pretty good. I was shocked. Because like I said, it's different knowing what needs to be done, actually being able to get it done. But I guess to start it off, though, on my way down, because we've been talking back and forth. Like I said, we've done some stuff on FaceTime, but it was just some stuff is just too hard to do over the phone. And so I called him on Monday. Yeah, Monday, to see how things were going and if he was going to be free on Tuesday or what he had going on Tuesday. And he's like, yeah, they were just going to be working around the place, whatever. And I was like, well, if you want some help, I can run down because it's my day off. So I left in about, I don't know, it's probably an hour from his house. Started hearing a funny noise whenever I was driving. It was not really like grinding or anything, but it was just like a friction noise. And then whenever I would turn the wheel, it would get a little worse sometimes, and then it would just stop, and I wouldn't hear it anymore. So I was like, I don't know what the deal is. And then as I got getting closer and closer, I was about 30 minutes from his house and started getting worse. So I pulled over. I was talking to my dad because I was like, the only thing I can think of is like something with the brakes or the wheel bearing or something like that. And then he's like, jack it up, see if the wheel shakes back and forth from top to bottom. If that's the case, most likely it's a wheel bearing. And sure enough, went to Walmart. I got a bottle jack just to make things easier. And sure enough, it was. And it was wobbling pretty bad. But the hotel I was going to stay at was like half a mile from Walmart. So I limped it down there and got to the hotel room for the night. Brandon offered to cancel their live and come up and help, but there was nothing open, so there was no point in him stopping to do that because, I mean, he'd have come up there and we'd have been just waiting till morning anyhow. So I was able to get there, grabbed supper from Walmart, and the next morning got up and started calling around. And you're always turning what I say into something else.
Cassie.
Oh, me. No. A bottle jack, not a bottle of jack. But so got to the hotel, got up the next morning, called the place that opened the earliest. They're like, we don't do any mechanic work. It was just strictly a tire shop. So they gave me the name of another place, and just like, man, I just don't know. And so I started looking online, and O'Reilly's actually had the part in stock. And instead of actually having like the bearing where you had to take it separate, it was like a whole hub and bearing wheel assembly. So then I Googled and found a video online. It didn't look like it was that hard, but we just didn't have all the right tools. So we went back to Walmart, or I rode with Brandon. He came up to help. I rode with him to Walmart. We picked up some basic tools there and then called O'Reilly's. They're like, yeah, we've got some tools here that you can use. And the big thing was it took like a 34, I think a 34 millimeter or 38 millimeter socket. And that's one thing that Walmart didn't have. And they're like, no, we've got one of those that you can borrow. So the way that they rent it to you, and when you return it, you get your money back. And so what they had was a 34, a 32, and it turns out it was a 33, but they still let me rent one to use and return. So that was good. I mean, they helped us out with a lot of that, but took us a little while to get everything broke loose. PB Blaster is some great stuff for breaking down rust and getting things where to come apart, and did that. One problem we did have that wasn't on video, because like I said, we were going to video some, but didn't set up a tripod, and we were both all hands on deck on this, but I had a dead blow hammer, and we didn't have an impact, and so I was trying to break one loose, and I had a breakover bar on it. I was using a dead blow hammer, hitting it. Well, I missed the breakover bar and hit myself right in the leg, right above my knee, and that hurt. I mean, I was stove up coming home, but a couple of days later, and I was back to normal on that. But we got that fixed, and it took us a couple hours. We got down, so we got started late because I was planning on leaving around 5. But I ended up leaving around 9 because by the time we got everything done. But I think we made a lot of good progress. I know we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Worked well together. And it worked out. So I was glad that I was able to go down there and do that. And it also was okay because that was Kimberly's day to work. So it wasn't like, I mean, that evening I was late, but she was still, I guess she was kind of up. She was asleep in the recliner.
Yeah.
Waiting for me when I got home. But
yeah,
it was about 2:00 in the morning, and then got around and got up the next morning and went on with our lives because she was off the next day.
Yeah.
But that day she had to work, so it wasn't really a big deal for me being gone.
Yeah, he'd asked me about it, and I was like, well, I've got to work anyway. I was like, so it's not like we're going to miss a whole lot of time. The girls can go to your mom's house. It'll be fine. And he didn't, I guess he didn't want me to worry, so he didn't tell me about the hammer incident until he was on his way home. When he called and he's like, I think I've royally messed up my knee. And I was like, you did what now?
Well, that was the thing, is that it didn't start bothering me until
And
the evening, because like we worked all day, and it wasn't until I got down on my knees whenever I was doing something on the bottom of the coop that whenever I got up, it was like stiff. And then I got in the truck, and after sitting in the truck, because I drove about an hour and had to get diesel, and I couldn't hardly walk to get out of the truck. I mean, I was barely able to get in and out of the truck. Crazy.
yeah, and he's like, I'm going to need you to look at it. And so I was already like planning basically a trip to the ER the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'll, have somebody I work with look at it, and then, we'll go get an x-ray, whatever. I was like, but if depends on where it's at, we may have to get an MRI. I was already like making all these plans in my head, and then I saw it, and oh my word, it was rough looking. It was so swollen.
Yeah,
And
it was, because that was the thing, is I mean, it was really swollen, but the thing is that, like, that's what I told her. I was like, messing with my kneecap. I was like, my kneecap doesn't hurt. I was like, I think it's just right above it. And that's what it was. It was just, I think the reason it was hurting so bad is because it's so swollen.
Yeah.
But I was like I can move all around my kneecap. It's not sore. It's just sore up above it. So
yeah.
Luckily, it was just nothing major.
Yeah. So I looked at it, and it didn't feel like anything was broken. Whenever at 2:00 in the morning, I'm like, well, we're going to bed anyway. So, after you sleep for a while, then we'll see what it looks like in the morning. And it was already down by like half the size of it the next morning. And I was like, okay. And he's like, it doesn't really hurt so much to walk on it.
Good night, Bill.
So I was like, well, I'll give it a little bit, but if it starts hurting worse again or ballooning up again, then we probably need to go in. But it's swelled a little bit because we were walking around some outside, but then after he got off of it, elevated it some more, it was fine. And then the next day he said it was really not hurting that much at all. But
yeah, it was nothing like the first day.
Yeah, I was super worried.
I literally did not know if I was going to be able to make it home with it, because I was just like, I can't even bend my knee, and I was having to hobble at the gas station. It was just like, just glad I didn't have to go in.
Yeah. Catch back up. Let's see. Wanda said, I think some Chinese places have grilled meat. Can you eat that? Not if it's been cooked on the same surfaces as anything else.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's gluten-free soy sauce, and tamari is gluten-free. Yes, but they don't always have it at Chinese restaurants. There's Come On Homesteading. Let's see. Wanda said, I was cracking up with Kevin and Brandon both saying they can't do dirt work, the blind leading the blind kind of thing. Okay, but they got it done.
Do what? Oh.
Susie said, hello, Kevin and Kim and the girls from Illinois.
Hey there.
Said you guys did a good job on the dirt in the chicken house. Dean said you're the first person to ever get Brandon level. Oh, Cassie said my right ear stopped up. That's funny.
Let's see.
And Dean was saying that's why you couldn't get it fixed at night. We're trying to figure out about Walker Farm fam stuff. Samantha asked, what did I miss? We were just talking about the trip to Oklahoma. Patricia said, good evening.
Good evening.
And Mary said, I'm just glad you made it home safe, Kevin. Us too.
Okay, there's the link to Walker Farm Fam's merch for anybody that wants it. if you want this awesome shirt right here,
Yep, it's great.
that's the place to get it.
Yep, we love it. Connie said Dean cracked up about the level of Brandon.
No.
Dean said after using that bottle, Jack, you hit yourself with a hammer.
Yeah.
Kathy said you two did a great job on the leveling and what was done on the coop.
Yeah, like I said, I just wish we'd had more time, but part of the problem is I had court that I had to come back for on my day off. Or we might have been able to work out something to work a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then I come back, go to court, and the person doesn't even show up. So they got
That's crazy.
a warrant anyhow. So it was a waste of about 2.5 hours on my day off.
Mm-hmm. Dean said, or did Cassie say you got hammered? Oh my goodness.
Got hammered after my bottle of Jack.
Wanda said, lucky you didn't actually hit your knee.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been bad.
Lynn said you need PT now. Dean, let's see. He's talking to them. Lynn said, I'm glad you're better, Kevin.
Thank
Kathy
you.
said, ouch.
Yes.
John said, you did a great job on that chicken coop, sir.
Yeah, like I said, which on the thing, Brandon had the concept of what he was wanting to do. It was just sometimes it's just easier getting jobs done when you have help, even if it's just for moral support. Because I know for me that sometimes I just don't like doing jobs alone.
Mm-hmm. True fact.
It's stuff that could be done, but I'm just like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Misery loves company, I guess. But
Terry,
we had a good time.
Terry asked what kind of work I do. I'm a physical therapist assistant. Been in the field for about 16 years. Meg said, I'm just sitting here quietly listening to y'all. Joan said, Kevin, you're a true friend driving that far to help Brandon on your day off.
Yeah, like I said, we had a lot of fun. And if I had a project that I was going to get done in a hurry, he'd be here in a heartbeat too. So I was glad to be able to do it.
Yep.
Plus, it gave us time to hang out.
Yep.
When we didn't have a whole lot of stuff going on. Because a lot of times, except for like whenever we went on the vacation trip together, whenever we're around each other, there's usually some other event going on. And so a lot of times it's just busy, and the only downtime we have would be like late in the evening. So this day we were busy all day, but I mean, had all day to visit. So it was nice. John
said, watching from Florence, Mississippi. And then there's Cindy, said hello, everyone.
Hey, Cindy. Oh, Robert Mack Media.
Hey there. Good night, Loma.
Yep, good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Diane said, I just received my Walker Farm Fam shirt.
Yeah, Diane, yours should go out from us probably tomorrow. I had to pick up some more paper for the printer today, so it kind of messed up because I thought we had more, but sometimes the girls like to rob it for their craft and projects. So I didn't. I thought we had some more, but we were out. But I picked some up today, so hopefully that'll go out.
Willie said you could have made the hammer story better if you'd said that Brandon did it.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Reba said that bottle of Jack is what got him through the day.
Oh, me.
Oh, Tim said they're out of that design for his size right now.
Tim, they're ordering more, so you might. I think they are. Cassie, aren't y'all ordering more? So if this is the one you want, you might hold out because I don't know that it's going to be that much longer before they have them again. So
Brandon said it was definitely a hard hit.
Yes.
So
yeah, she's waiting on her new ground shirt.
Yeah. Terry said, wow, that's great. I need Kevin to come to Alabama to build me a chicken pen. I want chicken for a long time.
Okay, yeah. So Cassie's got more ordered. So Tim, if that's the one you want, I would hold off. Because it probably won't. Well, I don't know how long it'll take, but good things are worth the wait.
For sure.
Yeah. Alabama to build a chicken pen. But I think I am going to knock off Brandon's idea though, because after seeing that, I really like the way that he's got those designed out. So, print date's October 10th.
Okay.
So that's only
Coming up.
so just probably a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have them back in. But yeah, I really like that design. So I think I'm going to do a variation of that for some of our stuff here, just because I think it'll work well for what we have. I'll probably make ours a little bit narrower
Mm-hmm.
and maybe stretch them out a little bit longer.
Yep.
Just to get the same square footage. But that way, if we ever need to move them or anything, we can get them through a gate easier if they're only 8 foot wide.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, John said, I thought for sure that you and Brandon were blood brothers.
Oh, nope. We have been accused of being brothers a lot here lately, especially since he got a good haircut this time.
That's
He
funny.
usually leaves it a little too long, but he got it cut short this time. And whenever I was watching our video back, I was like, I can see what people are talking about now, because before I was like, I just couldn't see it before, but I did this time.
Jessica said Lindley was excited about coming to see the goats.
Yeah.
That's funny. Neil said that hammer story reminds me of the gag, when I nod my head, you hit it. Terry said, I love the pen you were building. It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Let's see. We're caught up.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Finally get caught up. So, what we have going on here, like I say, it's going to be kind of crazy a little bit, but it's going to work out. Kimberly's hours actually got cut a little bit at work, so rather than think about it negatively, we're going to use it to our advantage. And so now she's off on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that'll give us a little more time to get stuff done around here. Neil, he's the older one.
That's funny.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we're gonna use that to get more stuff done around here, and then we're gonna try to use it to help boost our stuff up and try to get things really going with that. Plus, it'll give her a couple days stuff around here, because the way it is now, it should be that no matter what schedule I'm working, we will most likely have 2 days off together, except for once every 4 months. So every 4th month we'll only have 1 day off together, but it works out.
Yeah.
And so it's better than what we had before, because most time before it was just 1 day off. So now we'll have 2. It's just they won't be back to back.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
The only time we'll be back to back is whenever I'm off on weekends, which is once every 4 months.
Yeah. After watching Kimberly and Stephanie at the expo, I think they're sisters. Yeah, we were hanging out together the whole time at the Urban Homesteading Expo.
Yes. Yeah, because it's crazy, because it's weird how it all worked out, because like a lot of times, like couples that both of the halves are friends, because like usually it's like the guys will either be friends with the girls. I mean, it doesn't mean they can't all get along, but it's crazy how it worked out, because like we all get along, the kids all get along, and
yeah, it's wonderful.
Yes.
Y'all look like twins.
I wouldn't say twins.
You look like brothers, though.
Crazy Life Homestead. Hiya, gang. Hey there. How are y'all doing?
Cassie said, sorry if I miss a comment. I'm listening, but also looking around for an RV camping site.
Well, Are you fixing to take the schoolie out?
Let's see.
Oh, Lori Buck, first live with us.
Hey.
Well, thanks for stopping in. Glad you made it.
Yep. Jessica said they've got some stuff they need to bring us.
Okay.
You can get with me and we'll try to figure something out. What
I
what
don't
is
know.
that?
There's something
It's
vibrating.
not the mouse because you
No,
got
my
the
hand
mouse
was
in
on the mouse.
your hand. I just don't have a clue.
I can tell you one thing: when we get off this live, I'm going to find it.
We're gonna find it this time because
Last time we just kind of forgot all about it afterwards, but I am going to find it because this is the second time that's happened.
Mm-hmm. Willie said y'all all get along and Captain Cason's the boss.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he was at school most of the day. He was there at the end, but
Yeah, I got to put some of y'all working together in it.
yeah.
He was a big help.
Yes, he is.
Cassie said fall break, short trip, experimental trip.
Yep.
Maybe the computer getting a notification and vibrating.
It's not popping up anything if it is, but I don't.
Mm.
No, I don't have any of that set up on the laptop, so maybe I'll just hold my hand on it and see. But the thing is it never
very
vibrates
random.
anytime we use it though, so I don't think it's the laptop.
No.
Because it doesn't, like if we have it on, it doesn't vibrate.
Mm-hmm. But the other day when I was over here editing, I didn't hear it either. So that's so weird. John asked if you know Daniel Arms.
Yes. Yeah, we've met a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't know him well, but met him at the Creators Conference and at the Expo a couple times. But yeah, he was with Oklahoma Highway Patrol.
Mm-hmm. Terry said, I watch both families and I think you are wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Tina said, did you get an email on your laptop?
No, none of that's set up on the laptop. This laptop is generally just our editing and live laptop. We don't do a whole lot of other stuff with it.
No.
Because generally somebody is on it either editing something or making thumbnails or something.
Yep.
Because we have another one that we do a little bit of other stuff on, but
Neil said Captain Cason always likes helping with the projects just so long as his allergies and the insects let him.
yes.
Lori said Stephanie played a dirty trick on her girls when they got off the bus when Kevin was there helping Brandon. Yeah, she sent that to me right after they got off the bus, and she's like, they were disappointed.
Should have just been happy it was me.
Well, whenever that day that we didn't tell the girls that he was thinking about going out to help Brandon, and I didn't say anything until it was getting close, and the girls are like, why are you packing daddy's stuff? I was like, he's got to go on a trip, and they're like, Abby said, is he going to help Brandon? I was like, yeah, and she's like, why can't we go? I said, because you have soccer, and you got school, and she was just like, that's not fair. And I was like, well, their kids are going to be in school too. And she's like, but still. So she was not happy that they got left either, but they needed to be at soccer practice last week too.
Soccer practice, plus when it gets close to bedtime, they want mama.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I get 4.5 hours away and y'all break down wanting mama, then it just wouldn't be. It'd been a long day. Plus, I was glad they weren't with me whenever I started having truck troubles, because they would have been miserable having to just hang out. That's Lori. Can you imagine breaking down with the girls?
Yeah.
I can, but they'd have been trying to been right in the middle of it. But
yeah,
unfortunately, since with it being jacked up and everything, it wasn't, because there's actually one time we were needing to turn the wheel and the truck kind of shifted a little bit, but luckily it was just very minor. And because I was like, oh man, so I was like, if that would have fell off the jack right here in the middle of this parking lot, we'd have sure enough been in trouble because
Yeah.
we'd have probably had to call a wrecker to come lift
Yeah.
it up so we could get it back under it.
Let's see.
But yeah, they needed to be there for soccer because that was the last week of practice before
Mhm.
games. So
Yeah. And they did a lot last week in practice.
mhm.
And of course, they actually had the field striped out and ready. Didn't they have it?
On
Did Abby say they
Thursday.
had it ready Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause-
Thursday they actually got to practice on the actual fields they'll be playing on.
Yeah, because Monday and Tuesday practices, they did not have them completely ready. They had the goals on the field on Izzy's, and I guess they were marked. Yeah, they were marked Tuesday on Izzy's, but Monday Abby's was not turned properly, and they didn't have any of the markings up. So, hey Jacob.
Yep. Hey, Jacob.
At least Abby couldn't have crawled in the box. The truck parts came in and fell asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't have fit in that box because it was crazy. This box about that big, and it was a $300 part.
That's crazy.
But I was thankful for that because, like I said, if it had been just regular, like wheel bearings before, I don't know that we'd have the right tools to get it done. It'd have been a mess. But at least this, like I said, once we got all the junk pulled off, 4 bolts is the only thing that held it on, and a bunch of rust.
If you'd taken the girls with you, Abby could have hit you with the hammer so you didn't have to.
Yeah. It probably wouldn't have hurt near as bad.
It's so crazy how they mark the parts up.
Yeah. Yeah, because they had 2 different versions, or I guess qualities, because one of them had a 1-year warranty, the other had 3-year warranty, and there's only like $40 apart. So I went with a 3-year just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it lasts a lot longer. I mean, the first one lasted 10 years, so I'm hoping this one will last 10 years too. But now I'm just waiting to see if the other one gets ready to go out soon. Yeah, Willie, that's what we were talking about. Is first thing is finding a repair shop that would have got it in the same day and got me back on the road the same day. And then next is no telling what it would have cost on labor to get that done. It only took us a couple hours without the right tools. So if they would have if we would have taken it to a shop, I mean, they probably could have had it done in an hour, but there's no telling what it would have cost for that. So that's where we figured, even having to buy the tools we had to buy, I think we were still well money ahead from what we'd been if we'd taken it to a shop.
Yeah.
This was the first time for me today to call and try to find a part. Ask for the part number, and they refuse to give it to you, say it's against their policy. See, that's what's weird about Kubota. Like John Deere, you could call John Deere and they'd print you out a schematic and everything with all the parts on it, because they've done that before. We've ordered parts for stuff before, and then maybe it's just the place, but that's crazy. They won't give you the part number for something when you need it. I know they're just wanting to sell the part, but I mean, they already sold the tractor. I mean, be happy with that.
Diane said her son's friend is going to work on the 2004 Malibu brakes tomorrow that she bought her 16-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not too bad of a job. As long as it's just changing out pads or something. Because that's one thing I saw in my truck. They're getting close. I mean, they're still fine, not making any noise, and they still had some pad left. But I was like, well, it's going to be time to change out pads soon. But I was like, I'm not going to do that in this parking lot when we're in a hurry. So, because it'd been easy on that one side because we had everything pulled apart, but we still would have the other side.
Tim said, I kept a truckload of tools in my Malibu. I've changed my CV axles a few times.
I usually have a bunch of tools in my truck, but whenever we clean it to go places, we take a lot of that stuff out because
Mhm.
I mean around here it's mostly a farm truck, but
Yeah.
whenever we have all the girls and everything, we're all going somewhere, we have to carry luggage and stuff, then
Yeah, we just don't have the room for it.
we pull all that mess out.
Yep. Willie said they probably would have charged you like 4 hours labor or something crazy.
Yeah, there's no telling. Because I think whenever I looked up on the like estimates for that, I think it was like 800 to it's either 600 or 800 to $1,200 is what the estimate was for parts and labor. And I'm like, we were in at 300 and something. So I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm glad that we were able to do it.
Lori said, I live in California. They have too many regs, so I just call it out of state and send it to someone who lives out of state.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Lori, the problem with that is what is a brand specific product that he's needing. So
Mhm.
not having the right part number to try to make sure it matches up is kind of hard.
Yep. Good night, Joan. Has to get up early in the morning to go to the hospital for her surgery.
Yep. Be sending lots of prayers to you
Yep.
for that.
Yep.
UPS took care of that problem last year when he told out my mouth.
Goodness.
Goodness. Yeah.
Willie said at least she bought Brandon breakfast.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good. Son is an amazing mechanic, so I'm super blessed. That's awesome. So yeah, we had to change the live to Monday this week because of the soccer schedule, but then we don't know what next week's going to be because we have games Monday and Tuesday. And I want to say Monday's game's like at 7 or something. So I don't really know what we're going to do, but we will let y'all know when we know.
Might be something where we have to push it back a little later.
And do Sunday or something.
Well, either way, we'll have to push it back
Or
later.
do it Monday late.
That's what I'm saying. It's either way, but at least if we do it Monday afterwards, we're both off on Tuesday.
That's true. I'd rather do that because
otherwise we'll be doing it late Sunday
Mhm.
and you'll have to get it. I don't.
Yeah.
Because I just went
I
to
have to work all day
nights,
Mondays
so
now.
no more getting up at 5 o'clock for a month.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad about that.
Mhm.
I like being off at night, but it seems like I get more done when I'm working nights
Mhm.
than when I'm on days.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm just, even when I have to get up at 5 o'clock, I'm still up late, so I just don't get as much sleep. So now I'll go to bed late, and instead of getting up at 5, I'll usually get up 7:30 or 8, maybe.
Mhm.
Sometimes earlier, but
Yeah, so we'll probably just have to push it back a little ways, and I don't remember how long. I don't know who's playing next Monday.
what's the date?
Ooh, what's next Monday's date?
14th. That would be
Yeah.
Izzy.
Maybe.
Nope.
Is it Abby?
Abby.
She's 6 or 7 that day.
I don't have the times on that one.
Oh.
I just put down the dates.
I've got
for
my
the
calendar
snack
over
schedule.
there. 14th. Okay, 14th. We play at 7. So it'd probably be more like a 9 or 9:30.
Could it probably be over by 8? We'd get home
8:45.
8:45. As long as we could eat supper before. Girls can't clean it. They'd probably be straight to bed though after that. So
it'd be probably 9 or
9 or a little later, but
9 or 9:30 probably.
Yeah, we could probably squeeze in
an hour at least.
An hour or one or something, but
yeah.
Which I think we're probably fixing to wind down now anyhow, because we've got some other stuff we still got to take care of.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'm tired.
Yeah, we can tell. You've only started snoring twice.
Whatever.
He's close one. He's just like
nodding off a little bit. Sorry.
Yes.
That was a long day at work. Yeah, Dean, we won't be able to push it forward just because of my work schedule, because I'll be working till 5 that day. And then we'll have to,
Do what?
he said, push it back or push it forward.
Yeah, can't push it forward. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't go early, but we can try to go later.
yeah, as long as you stay awake.
I'll do my best.
If not, it might just be me.
Yeah. Be the Kevin show.
Yeah. Afraid of it.
I'm sure Abby would stay up with you.
Oh, I'm sure she would, but the later
Well,
it gets,
no,
the
she's gonna be
crazier she gets.
She's the one that's gonna be playing, so no,
Oh,
she
that
won't.
doesn't
Never mind.
matter. She might still.
Ham it up.
Yes, but she gets silly when she gets tired.
She really does.
But I think we're gonna call it a night. We appreciate you spending some time with us, and
Yep.
we'll catch you sometime next week. Like I said, I'll try to do like I did this time and post a little early, except for I'll try to put the right day on it because I just copied over from the last one, and so it said Thursday instead of Monday. But that's fixed now.
Yep.
But we will catch y'all next time.
Good night,
Bye.
guys.